It's Big E Raw TV. Got a question to ask. It's mainly could be for the fellas and the females, but it's mainly pertaining to the fellas. And I want to know, can working around the female species 8 hours a day, 40 days, 40 hours a week, 5 days out of the week, including overtime, can that change a man's manhood? Can a man's manhood and the way he thinks and supposed to think as a man, can he be brainwashed by the female species to start thinking like them and taking on their talking points? I would say so, y'all, because I think, I had an experience. The name shall remain nameless. This person stayed with me for a while. And, we got into a little discrepancy because of the, way the person was moving in my crib, like a pure snake, doing snake ass things. We ain't gonna get into nothing specific, but I noticed in a debate we had back and forth, this person, tried to belittle and degrade me, as the female species do when they, let's say you got a woman, she's a higher earner than a man, and she'll use those terms to belittle and degrade a man by telling him, I make more money than you, or I got a PhD, or you don't make enough money for me. And this person went there, y'all, with me, and threw in my face the fact that they, earn more money than me. But now the ironic thing about that is this person earned more money than me, but they sleeping on my couch, y'all. So I want y'all to make that sense. Do that make any sense? Please let me know in the comments section, subscribe to the channel. It's Emmanuel Big E Raw TV Brown. And give me a thumbs up if you like this. Holler back at a brother. I'm trying to come up in this YouTube world. So I think that a man, and I had to tell him that. I said, see, you work around them women too much. Those are female points you taking on. And I really didn't get into him, y'all, like I should have, because, I should have put him out that night because, look, you called me, you staying on my couch, but yet you make more money than me. But yet you need me for a place to live. Why is it that I'm doing better than you and I'm not in a position where I'm calling you talking about I need somewhere to live? Shouldn't that be the opposite? If you make more money than me, I should be the one, but then not necessarily, because I'm going to tell y'all something my grandfather once told me. He said, it's not what you have, it's what you do with what you have. Like the saying, a fool and his money shall soon depart. And that's basically what we were dealing with here, y'all, just a pure fool. And then to have the oxymoron to think that you can sit around and tell someone what to do or give someone advice talking about you're a man when you're not handling the situation like a man. Because for one, you make more money than me. You should have never been in a position where you put yourself in a position to have to come to a man who makes less money than you and ask him for a place to stay. Then later on, when things are not going right due to your actions, not the person that you came to stay with, it's because of how you were moving in their home, doing things like, actually, this man questioned me, y'all, about why I'm up a certain time in my home. Please make that make sense. Does that make any sense to y'all that someone you would let stay with you would have the nerve to question you about why you up a certain time in your home? For one, because it's my home and I'm used to getting up this time. And I get up whenever I want to get up and move around here whenever I want to move around here. And if you don't like it, there's the door. Take your bags and go sleep on a park bench somewhere, or go to Coney Island with the bums on the boardwalk and eat out the garbage can with them. But I dare you, I'm gracious enough. Yeah, the man who make less money than you was gracious enough to open his home and let you come stay there. And then this is the things he get, the betrayal, the lack of character, the lack of, integrity and dignity, whatever word should I come about, to show your lack of character. That now when things not going right and this man wants you to leave, now the true devil in you comes out, threatening he gonna, and then another thing, y'all, I think is a feminine trait, and I don't think most men do this, like how some women keep text messages on you so they could, use that in the future. What man thinks like that? Please, if there's any men out here who think like that, oh yeah, I'm gonna hold these text messages or these money grams or these cash apps he been giving me so I can use that against you in the future. What real man thinks like that? It's sad. And then when you tell yourself you's a real man, but you moving like a pure biatch, like you work in the hospital, so you should go and get the surgery, just cut it off and get that vagina that you always wanted, cause deep down inside you a vagina man to me. If you moving like a vagina, what man saves text messages so he can use them, yeah, I'm gonna take you to court, and I got these text messages to show, so when we go to court, what happened to being real men, and you shake, see, in your time of need when you needed me and you was sinking in that quicksand, he wasn't thinking about none of that. He just wanted the life raft to be thrown out to their bitch ass. And when you throw them the life raft and you save them, then what you get, as a return of gratitude, you get betrayal. You get people that lack, have no integrity about them to just say, all right, this man, opened his home to me in a time of need, and then now things ain't going right. The man want me to leave. Well, I can't just bow out gracefully. Very few people know how to bow out gracefully, y'all. They don't know what the word gracefully mean. Go Google it and look it up. Gracefully. Learn how to bow out gracefully. How many people I done had over the years, they come to me in a time of need because I am the chosen one. Chosen to lead them out of the path of darkness, which has been their life for many years. They've been walking down the road of darkness, and it's Big E, the chosen one, who been sent to guide them back into the light. But see, I guide them back into the light only for them to betray me and disrespect me. That's why I have released these snakes out of my life. And I'm telling the rest of y'all, don't keep no poisonous, venomous snakes around you to keep biting you and injecting you with the poisonous venom. You don't need it, all right? These people aren't meant to be in your presence, all right? They're intoxicating the air that you breathe, all right? See, coronavirus, data virus. Get all the viruses out of your life, all right? The blood-sucking, leeching money, wanting to borrow viruses, all right? That's why you ain't got what you should have now, because of some blood-sucking leech that you been, letting borrow money from you, and the nerve of them got 2 jobs and then want to play holier than thou. Who you gonna give advice to, please? You a joke. All right, that's a joke. A man who's sleeping on somebody else's couch, supposedly make more money than you. He trying to give you advice. What he gonna give you advice on? And he sleeping on your couch. He came to knock on your door, and ask you for help. But then he think he in a position to tell you something? Like Kanye West said, boy, you can't tell me nothing. All right? Wait till you get your money right. Then you come to me and tell me something. All right? As many times as I done went in my stash of cash to give they dusty ass. All right? So don't ever go in your stash of cash to give nothing to no dusty ass. This is Big EP signing out. Don't go in your stash. Tell them to dash. Peace.